not do it for fame. I do not do it for you. I put myself through the pain. Time to start facing the truth. I do not do it for fame. I do not do it for you. I put myself through the pain. Time to start facing the truth.
Hello. Welcome. Come in. This is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. I'm sorry. Y'all look like y'all in here. And I'm the one that's running late. I apologize for you guys. Today, we, of course, are doing TheWiz. And I'm going to go ahead and bring my beautiful guest in.
Oh, hey. Oh my goodness. I'm so hyped.
Yes, I'm excited. So this is my beautiful cousin from Love Covers All, okay, and a Mother's Love and Beyond. And we are going to be breaking it down for y'all, you guys. She gave me an idea to do Black History. Can y'all hear me okay, first and foremost? I hope y'all can hear and see clearly. So she gave me an idea for us to do like some Black History, movies, and we already wanted to do TheWiz. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We got to talk about that one first. Because this is one of our favorites that we grew up on. And I figured since it is Black History Month that I would we would give you guys a little bit of history of TheWiz, okay, and some fun facts that you may or may not know about already, okay, and then of course, talk a little bit about the movie too, which I know about this.
I know.
Okay.
You need a whole fan.
Right.
I can't even see the comments. I guess it's not for me to see. I can't see nothing.
Oh, you can't see the comments?
No, it's all right though.
Yes, everybody is saying hello.
Hey, everybody. I'm so hyped.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I've been looking forward to doing this. Definitely. So first of all, something that I wanted to share with y'all guys. I guess this would be one of my first little bit background of TheWiz is that of course we know that it was, basically the idea to do it came from them wanting to do an imagination of the original Wizard of Oz, right? And of course that was made in the 1900s by I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like trying to get my daggone notes put together by L. Frank Burnham. So they just took his story and kind of flipped it and reversed it, and it became of course Broadway show in 1978. And we had the original Don Dada. They actually made their 40-year anniversary in 2018. And we had the original Don Dada, Miss Stephanie Mills, in the Broadway play.
Yes.
I love me some Stephanie Mills, okay? And so, of course, it was actually kind of a big uproar, y'all. They didn't like that they was picking Diana. They thought Diana was too old for this daggone part. They did not want her originally. They figured since Stephanie did a good job on Broadway, that they was going to go ahead and bring her in, for the movie, but they wanted to go into a different direction, so they chose her. And you actually had one director step down from the production and not want to work on it because they brought her in, and then they had to find somebody new to come in.
I didn't even know that one. Got me a little facts in there.
Yes, I was like, what? And then Quincy Jones, of course, y'all know he was a part of the like being the producer and the
production for like the dancing. He was like orchestrated like
right.
the whole like dance moves and how they should move and that whole bit.
Yes.
Coordination. Let's put it like
Right. And he didn't want to work on it because he wasn't really interested in it, and plus he wasn't, I guess, like too crazy about Michaeljackson at the time. So I was like, wow, this is really interesting stuff, y'all. Maybe y'all knew about some of this stuff, but I didn't. And he ended up doing it as a favor to the director. And then of course this was his first time working with Michael, but him and Michael ended up working together on 3 albums after that, which of course ended up being, Thriller, what was it? Thriller, Bad, and Off the Wall, which is like Michael top daggone albums, okay? So they end up being a good team together. And what else was we saying we was gonna talk about, y'all? I'm sorry that I kind of all over the place right now. But so yeah, he didn't want the project, he did it as a favor. And also this was not, like critically acclaimed. It didn't do good at the box office, okay? They wasn't really checking for it. Like Motown was behind it, and they end up not even really making their money back that they spent on it. I think they had spent like 20 something million dollars, if I'm not mistaken, to do it, and it only made like 13 at the box office. And then when they sold it to CBS in 1980, Motown ended up getting 10 million off of that. So they probably just about
broke even.
Right. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the critics just wasn't here for it for whatever reason. Okay.
Mm-hmm. They wasn't.
Yeah.
We know the reason.
Yeah. Right. We definitely do know the reason. Okay. So we also had people that you may have never even heard of, because we usually hear about, of course, DianaRoss. Oh shoot, I ain't even mean to put that up yet, but okay.
All right.
We of course would hear about DianaRoss and Michaeljackson all the time. We know we had Lena Horne in there as Glenda the Good Witch. We had mableking, who I absolutely love.
Yes.
As of course, the Wicked Witch. And then we had Thelmacarpenter, who was Miss One. NipseyRussell, who was the Tin Man. Tedross, who was the Lion. And then did I say Lena Horne? I said Lena Horne, right? Teresa Merritt as Aunt M.
Yes.
And am I missing anybody?
I don't think so. And DianaRoss as Dorothy.
Right. So that was the names that you would usually hear, you would usually know about. But we have some people that was in the background that did some pretty amazing things as well. Okay. So I wanted to kind of shine a light on 2 people in particular. One was let me pull it up. Let's see. I think one, his name is actually Charlie Smalls.
Okay. Yes. Charlie Smalls. Amazing. He was the one who actually wrote.
Right. He wrote all the songs.
That soundtrack is dope, y'all.
Exactly.
It's dope. We gonna touch
exactly.
That soundtrack is everything.
Exactly. I was like, okay, Charlie Smalls, you better go ahead.
I'm trying to tell you. Do you remember Tamika? The history of Charlie Smalls?
That's what I was trying to look up right now.
I remember it off my head. So
okay, because I thought I had saved it.
This gentleman actually was started Juilliard at the age of 11. Now, where they do that at?
Right, okay? Exactly.
And don't acknowledge this man.
Exactly.
He arts, y'all, for composing, dancing, music. He was a part of Alan Haley, I believe. Studio. I mean, this man did some amazing things.
Exactly.
He passed away, I think, in the late 80s. In Binghamton, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just trying to remember off my head.
Yes.
He was just amazed about how gifted and how talented he was. And there's a lot of unsung, talented, Black artists and producers and musicians. So
right.
Give him his props.
Exactly.
In peace.
And
Talent.
then we also had Louis Johnson, who was the choreographer for it, right? Basically, teaching all of them they dances.
Yes. Yes.
And I think he lived to be about 80 years old, and he did all different kind of shows and different programs. I believe they also won a Tony. Like, too many people didn't win awards. A lot of them got nominated. If I'm not mistaken, the only one that actually won a award was Michaeljackson, but a lot of the other ones got nominated. And then I think it was Charlie Smalls that won a Tony Award.
Okay.
And with Louis Johnson, he was basically the dancer, choreographer, teacher, director. He was born in South Carolina in 1930, and he basically, like I said, lived to be about 80 years old, and he was with the New York Ballet. He was with what was the other thing? It was something in Harlem, the Dance Theater of Harlem. Okay. So I was like, oh, that's pretty amazing. All right. You don't hear a lot of people talk about him either, at least not to my knowledge. And he also did things with the Alvin Ailey dance theater. I think I had saw something about him doing something with Cab Calloway at one point. So I was like, all right now.
We are just talented people. That's
yes.
Is talent. Okay. Come on.
Yes, Monique, definitely young, black, and gifted. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Richard Pryor as TheWiz. I know that was like probably nobody was expecting that from Richard Pryor at that time either. So I just thought those were some different little interesting history facts. Hey, Kendall, I appreciate you being here. Hey, Alicia.
Thank you for all who support.
Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Savannah. I appreciate y'all coming through. So I was just wondering, like, I know what my favorite scenes or favorite songs are, but y'all could put it in the chat any of y'all favorite scenes and favorite songs or anything like that. And Kiani, I don't know if you want to share.
Of course. We was dancing in the living room with this.
Right.
This is out. I don't even know how many times we watched this movie as a child.
Exactly. That's why I never realized how many people really didn't like it. Because to me, this was always awesome. I remember going to see this in the movie, watching it on TV. I don't know how many times, having the tape, having the DVD. Like,
wait a minute, Tamika. You letting people know your age now?
Right. Like, listen, okay.
Jump right in. If we come in, what was the first thing? Of course, okay. So that's my scene. I get very emotional when it first starts and the family is all around each other. And, it's Thelma. What's her last name?
Thelmacarpenter. No matter of fact, I'm sorry, I misspoke because Thelmacarpenter is actually Miss One. Put some respect on Miss One's name. It's Teresa Merritt that is on M.
Teresa. Okay, we're just gonna use her first name. Teresa. As me being a waterhead, I was just as I got older, I started to appreciate and value this movie more and more. And one day I just happened to watch it, and I was just like, wow. Look how she was just loving on the family, just going around and, taking her time and just letting them know, like, I'm not going to always be here, basically.
Right.
Embrace these moments, embrace these memories. Like, to agree to disagree, but we're family and we operate in love. And, that's how I received that. And it was just so beautiful to me. I was all emotional. I was like, what's wrong with you, girl? But I was like, okay, this is just what it is. Like, appreciate because no one's promised tomorrow. So just seeing that whole scene of the family being there, and then I love how she went and she, held I don't know if that was her daughter or her niece, because she just had the baby, like saying, exhausted. I already know I've been down that road. It's going to be all right. And she was just saying it to her, and just letting her know you're not alone.
Exactly.
It was just so touching to me. I love that scene overall. That was my opening. What about you?
Yes. I definitely could say that I agree with you. Like, I've always loved this movie, but I don't think I understood and grasped like the full meaning of certain things until I started getting older and older. So I definitely started looking at that scene differently. It always gives me chills when they first start singing and they all around the table, and you seeing that food looking all good and just all all together. It was like I can remember us having those big type of family gatherings, and then you could see that Dorothy is feeling out of place. Like, where does she belong and how does she fit in? She just
Yes.
kind of looking at them from the sidelines while they all just like
And
in the
playing the
moment.
cards and checkers, whatever they was playing. And then the
Mm-hmm.
song, what was the name of the song? Don't lose the feeling that we have.
Yeah.
So deep.
Mm-hmm.
I hope y'all catch that. Don't lose the feeling that we have. Like,
Yes.
remember these moments and walk with them. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was
Definitely. Yeah, that's them all around the table. That table was big too, honey. They had everything up there.
look like our spreads, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, definitely. So I always kind of enjoyed that moment.
Yeah.
Hey, hi Cheryl Battle.
I'm so mad. Y'all got we got I mean to me got all the comments in there like and I'm seeing little stickers. Let me see. I can't even see. Let me just do my job over here.
You so silly.
Thank
Yes,
y'all
of
so
course,
much.
Michael Jackson is the skit. Oh, I forgot to
Yeah.
tell y'all that fun fact. I got another fun fact for y'all. You just made me remember when you said that. So not only did Quincy not want to really work with them, work with him at first, but the producer of TheWiz actually didn't want Michael Jackson at first. Guess who the heck they wanted, y'all?
Ooh, tell me because I don't even know this one.
Jimmy Walker. I said, I'm so glad y'all went with Michael because, baby, Jimmy, okay. Nothing against Jimmy, okay? But no, all right, we needed Michael. Michael was made for that role,
Yes,
okay?
he was. Let's jump right into that. Ain't that the next thing? Oh no. We moving too fast.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how she ended off
Yes,
with
JJ. They wanted JJ, okay?
I think he would have did a good job though.
I'm sure he would have, but Michael, this was just for him, okay?
Yes, it really was. I can't see anybody else playing it now. You know.
Yes, but that's who they had in mind. So they didn't want Diana and they really didn't want Michael either. I thought that was really interesting. So of course, we ends up having Toto running the heck out while she trying
Yep.
to clean up and take the garbage out.
Yep. That's
And yeah, she running after him. Okay. And the way she used to be like, Toto. That's what I'm saying. I never knew him to be a singer, but maybe he can. There's a lot of actors that be having other stuff under their belt.
Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all know how talented we are. Multi-talented people.
Right.
Come on, we
And
got
that's
multiple
not something he was
stuff.
known for to me, but I know he could have acted, and probably just the fact that he was that linky, what I'm saying? They probably seen him fit in with the scarecrow part, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
So of course they the little hurricane, tornado, whatever coming,
Mm-hmm.
swing her around. Now, can I tell y'all that I don't know how many times I watched this movie before I realized that the good witch was actually blowing and making it go. You know how you catch something different every time you watch? I mean, it's been years now, but I definitely didn't catch it the first time. I was like, wait a minute, the good witch was blowing, huh? Miss Lena Horn, she said it's time for you to go ahead. Because remember, her aunt used to always say, you need to
Get out in the world.
get out in the world
Yep.
and go across, or you never been to the, oh God, I can't even remember the line.
You say you've never been as far as 125th Street.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You ain't going as far as Harlem. That's it.
Uh-huh.
You need to get it together, girlfriend. You need to find your way in life.
Exactly. So, of course she ends up
Dropping into this world that she
dropping into this world that she like, what the heck is going on here? Okay.
Oh gosh.
Flying through.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh. And then, these was always cute to me because how they
I
did
was
with the
scared.
graffiti on the wall and them coming out. And she was having a fit. And, like I said, she always, Toto, Toto. And they started going, Toto, Toto.
I'm not going front. When I first saw this as a child, I was like, oh, it kind of threw me back a little bit. I was a little scared at first, like they coming out of the wall.
Right.
What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then they just get closer with their Toto. And
Alicia said it's Toto or a Yorkie. I have no clue. Okay. He might be. She said that scared me.
Yeah, it scared me too. Back in the days, I'm prepared now when I watch it. Like they okay. And they get louder with it too. Toto.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like, what scene always scared me? The train station. That always scared the hell out of me when I was little.
The train station?
The train station.
Oh, yeah, when they go. Okay, all right, Tamika, you jumping too fast.
I know, but that was my scary moment.
That was scary for me too, with those things coming up in the back.
Uh-huh. I was definitely scared of that. So, of course, she ends up meeting Miss One. They give her the breakdown. They telling her that she done killed this witch. She like, I ain't never killed nothing. What y'all talking about? Niggas like, you never killed no time. She's like, no, I never killed nothing. So Miss One comes out, and she's like, girl, where the heck is it? How do I get home? How do I get back to Harlem? I don't know what the heck is going on here. Yes. Mm-hmm.
She lived Prospect Avenue. I was like, that must be the Bronx. I was like, what? I thought they was in Harlem.
As a matter of fact, that was something else that I saw up there for the fun facts. It was saying that the address she gave was in Brooklyn, but they made it seem like she lived in Harlem. So I was like,
Prospect Avenue in the Bronx too.
Yeah, there's a Prospect Avenue in the Bronx too, but I know I saw something about that, and they was like, well, why did RM say? So of course she gets the shoes, and she like, I don't want to get no daggone shoes. I want to go home. Like, what is this? And Miss One lets her know, like, well, I don't really got that much power. Okay, I can't do too much for you. So it would either be TheWiz or, of course,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And of course she like, what is a whiz?
The Wiz,
right?
And they get the busting out with a song.
He's the Wiz. So then she had to they telling her to follow the yellow brick road, and of course it was this taxi there. I was like, well, oh Lord.
The door had to open. Where's a handle to open the door to get
right? And that thing started going. She like, no, wait, hello. Yes, I never understood the taxi either. I never understood it at all. Okay. But she basically starts walking. And of course, that's when we get to what a lot of people were saying their favorite parts. Okay. The scarecrow. These daggone birds bothering him.
My number 2 favorite. This is my number 2 favorite.
Okay.
And this is when of course what really encouraged me was that as a child, you don't really know this right away, right? So I'm like, they calling him like you're stupid, and just belittling him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying all these huge words. Okay, he's like super intelligent,
right?
Know it yet, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The point of the movie, and they just belittling him, So now, because they're doing that, he doesn't even believe within his own self to know that he's more intelligent than them.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is definitely true. And then they like, what's the rules? You already know you ain't getting down. You can't go nowhere. No.
What's the rules? You already know you ain't getting down.
Mm-hmm. And he got to repeat the rules to them. And then they be like, and what's the anthem? And he's like, not that song again.
Not that
song. That's my favorite song, too. One of my favorites.
Okay. I'm stuck. What was the song that they sung? Wait a minute.
You can't win.
Oh, yeah.
You can't win. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna stop. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's not
So Dorothy sees this and she like, oh heck no, get out of here. Shoot, fly, okay? And she helps him down. And of course, you know, he's thankful to her and he's saying how, oh, I'm skipping too fast, but he's saying how he don't have a brain. And she like, what are you talking about? Everybody have a brain. So of course he opened it up and it ain't nothing but newspaper in there. But she was like, oh, trash. Oh God. So she started telling him that I'm not too sure. I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. Let's
see, where was
she was saying were the Scarecrows a singing group, the Temptations, not to my knowledge. But it could have been when I was looking at all the names, it didn't look like any of the names from there because we was trying to find different people to be able to, kind of talk about other cast members besides the ones that's usually always talked about. Yeah. So, but of course she gets them away, and and she sees that he's saying he don't have no brain, so she like, well, I'm looking for the Wiz, of course, to get me home. Exactly. So he could probably help you, but I need to find the yellow brick road. So, like you just finished saying with the crow scene and the fact that he was coming up with different stuff, and was actually smarter than them and making more sense to them and didn't even realize, is like he's the one that ends up saying, well, you looking for the yellow brick road? Come on, it ain't no cab, it ain't no taxi. He's like, look over here.
Yeah, like we got this. We gonna do this together. Look. He was like, all right now.
Right. And he starts seeing it like, slowly moving on up.
Yes.
So I was like, that's crazy how he was finding the stuff, but wasn't even paying no attention to really the fact that like you gotta have something going on because you the one that's over here figuring this out.
Exactly. And this is my part. I don't know if he can sing it or not, but at least give the words out when as he's coming.
I'm trying to play a little piece. Hopefully I don't get copyright.
We could have sung this, but go ahead.
Say, what's your name? My name is Dorothy. Dorothy and Toto. What intelligent names. Okay, Dorothy and Toto, seems like we're going to have to find our own yellow brick road. He's on down. He's on down the road. There it is. He's on down. He's on.
Yes.
Down the road. Don't you?
All right. Like, what's that beat drop? YouTube, I don't want them messing with me, but y'all know, don't you carry nothing that may be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. That beat me funky too.
This bless me. We ain't gonna jump past this part. I'm gonna get this little piece because I was going through something and this thing blessed me so much. Listen to the words, y'all. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Pick your left foot up, put your right foot down. Come on, let's keep moving. Don't you lose your ground. You just keep on keeping on the road that you choose. Don't you give up walking because you gave up shoes.
Right.
Down the road.
Yes.
I pray that bless somebody.
Okay? Yes, because listen, that got a whole new meaning to me when I became an adult. When I was a kid, I just liked that funky beat and like, what he was doing. But
come on.
Yes.
These lyrics
once I got older, it was like a whole new perspective.
A whole new perspective. I was like, oh my God. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what it looked like. Just keep on traveling on that road.
Right. Kendall says
You
she
got
want to
this.
sing and dance now. I know that's right, Kendall. Shoot. That's
Yes, you
my
got this.
movie. I never get tired of it. And it does have so many different messages in it.
All right, it's Tamika part coming up, y'all.
Yes.
Well, both our part, but
Yes. This is one of my favorites. I've always loved the
that was
Tin
my big,
Man.
big favorite. But this is her big, big favorite right here.
Mhm. Always. So of course they come and they hearing somebody, hello, hello. They trying to look and find like where's that coming from? And he over here, well, he said this was his fifth wife, Tiny. He over
Yeah,
here
this,
stuck
yeah,
underneath her.
fourth wife Tiny. I was like, okay, now, all right.
Hmm. And they had to go ahead and lift that up off of him, try to stand him up.
Another
And
power. Go ahead.
mhm. And of course, he starts, telling them how the park got closed down, and they was left there, and she was saying, well, once he starts talking, and again, is the scarecrow that's like, you thinking what I'm thinking? He can come
The
with us.
smart one.
Because he was saying he don't have a heart, and she's like, everybody has a heart. And of course, she opens up his little thing on his chest and was like, hello. And it just was an echo coming back, and they like, oh wow. So, the Tin Man is like, man, he could come with us too. So, she said, well, how do you feel about that? He was like, that's the whole thing. I would give anything to be able to feel, you know.
Mm.
Mm, mm, mm,
Woo!
mm.
Powerful, y'all. Powerful. So
Yes.
powerful. I hope y'all catching this. So powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, listen, I got my
I
words here.
think I got a little clip for that one too, but
I bet you do.
yeah, I know that's my thing.
Ooh,
What would I do?
Lord.
What would I do? Oh, tell
He
me
said,
what
what,
would I do?
what I
Mm-mm-mm.
wrote down. If I can cry, I can smile. I may lay back for a while. What would I do if I can feel?
Right. Mm-mm-mm.
Listen, mm, I'm telling you, powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was the other thing he said? I can go on. What if I can reach inside of me
Hey, Shannon.
to know how it feels? Like
Mm-hmm.
see, and
Yes,
I'll
I
be
love
more
Nipsey
glad.
Russell too.
Yes, I'll be more than glad to share all that I have inside of me and the song to sing my song that my heart may bring with my heart may bring. Powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's so powerful. The artistry is so powerful.
Right.
It's so motivating and encouraging. So
Yeah.
now we go to what scene? What is this?
I believe they just keep on moving now with him, and they on their way to see the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we going past the lion. And the Tin Man is like, listen, that fellow is eyeing us. Okay. And they like, nah, no statue. That's a statue. Can't be eyeing you.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Happy to have. Yeah, kids don't have these type of movies anymore, and that's one of the reasons why. One of the things we discussed when she decided to do this was like we was like this generation need to be woke. Like they need to experience what we had, and
Mm-hmm.
was exposed to because these type of movies are stuff that kids need to watch over and over. You know,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, they
Definitely.
eyeballs moving and
Yeah, his eyeballs was moving around. Okay.
he
And
bust
then they
out.
go and hitting him like, oh no, see? Oh gosh. Then he come busting out. Oh Lord.
I cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Courage. So let's go figure.
Right.
Yeah. So he busts
First
out.
he starts singing "Me No Lying," and then the
Yeah.
next
Me no
thing you
lying.
know, he
Exactly.
crying because Toto bit him. They like, what is this?
Crying, crying. He bit my
Hmm.
paw. He bit my paw.
Right.
This is a big baby.
Exactly. Exactly what he was. So of
Uh-huh.
course they give him the idea, of going with them to see the Wiz.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get basically to the part I just was talking about a little while ago, honey. This train station, I could not stand this, scene. And it always cracks me up when they get down there and the
Mm-hmm.
lion be like, my mama used to say Fleet. And they was like, Fleet? He was like, yeah, Fleetwood DeVille.
He's like, that's my name.
Uh-huh. And then they see this thing coming down the stairs. They like, well, what's going on here? What's happening?
Yeah, that thing growing and stuff. I was like,
Yes.
Lord,
Look at her face.
yeah, like what is that?
That would have been me too, because one minute they was little and the next minute they was
Yeah.
taller than them. I was like, oh heck no.
No, we gotta go.
Right.
Do we
They
stick
start
around?
trying
No,
to get out of there.
we start running, honey. We don't stick around.
And she said,
Okay.
The Wiz is on Broadway now. It has Mary J, Queen Latifah, Shanice, and so many icons. Oh,
Okay.
I seen when they televised that one on TV too. I thought they did a good job. They've had a couple of different adaptations of it. Yeah. I wish I could have seen the original one with Stephanie Mills, even though I've seen her sing home like I don't know how many times. And I'm sorry, I love this movie to death, but I don't know if I said that in the beginning, but I'm partial, okay, to Miss Stephanie Mills' version of Home. All right. My baby girl
Yes,
did that.
yes, yes, yes. We
But
take one.
mm-hmm. So hi P Jones. You said you was talking about the Wiz today.
Oh, please share it.
Oh wow. So of course they making their way and we get to the poppy field. Now I didn't understand this when I was little either.
I
Okay.
didn't either, not until I got older. I was like, oh, this was a whole distraction. Somebody
Right.
catch that too. Don't get distracted. Don't
Hmm.
get distracted. It's not the time to get distracted. Stay focused.
Right. And Lion is the one that was leading her in, but baby, they was killing this, honey. The outfits, the little
Yeah.
music they had going, I ain't even gonna lie, they was killing it. So Lion was like, hey, it's a party over there. Yes, she did. And he was like, come on. And of course,
Yeah.
who was the one to catch on that no, this is not right? He's like, out of the fire into the frying pan. This is a setup, it's a trap. The
Like that beat went
scarecrow.
over my head when he was like, this is a setup.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh God. I'll
Oh,
tell
you saw Stephanie Mills on Broadway? Oh, I would have loved
you.
it.
We jelly.
Yes, I'm jealous. Definitely jealous. Okay. Oh God, them flunky monkeys scared. Flying monkeys, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was ugly looking, child. That's why I said the costumes and everything was on point. It really was. So of course they end up going up, and now they done got passed out. Lion and Tin Man got to go up there after them, and Tin Man over here crying over them, and that's what basically ends up. Oh Lord, here come my cat.
No Lord.
That's what ends up waking them up.
So wait, who didn't Tin Man cry over Dorothy to wake her up? Is this a scene?
Yes.
When he started to cry, so he put
Hmm.
some water on their face.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
wakes up Lion first, and then Scare was basically like, "Come over here, do Dorothy too. It's working. Your tears." Because any other time when he would be crying, he would rust up, and
Yeah,
freeze,
yeah.
get stuck. So it was like now his tears was actually coming in handy.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I don't know how. if I'm pronouncing the name right. Sava Nunu. Hey.
Oh, Saida.
Oh, that's Aida. Hi.
Love. Thank y'all.
Yeah, so he go ahead and he wake them up. His tears like actually got useful and lying over here feeling all bad and that he's the one that let her in there. And she's like, it's okay, lion.
It's okay.
Right. And then that's when she starts singing Be a Lion. I like that song too, to be honest. I do like the way they sing. And then
you would.
yes, I do. I like it. And it'd be funny too, because I think it's a part where she be like, you're raw, and he be like, look mad, dude. It'd be funny, yo. So, of course, they like, listen, we got to get back on track. We got to get over here to this daggone Wiz. And I like this shot. It always looked pretty to me.
And I think they did it in New York, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they did, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
But that was what they was trying to,
But I definitely love the way the scenery for that look. Absolutely. They finally make it to the door and trying to get in. Of course, they like, who the heck are you? Who you here to see?
Exactly.
You all with the green.
They done change every color. Green.
Yes. I like that scene too, even though it wasn't one of my favorites. Yeah. But I definitely respect the little because they had them dance moves down packed. They had the colors. Those going. The choreography was definitely on point. And then they would just switch it every time he was telling us. So it's like the color is green.
Green gold. I was like,
right. Then the next minute the color is red. Yeah. Red. I was like, all right, y'all better go ahead and work it out. I don't know. It just was something about this one. I know I used to like, the Wiz when I was little, but it was the Wizard of Oz, I should say, when I was little. But it was like once this one came out, I just took it over for me. I never looked at the Wizard of Oz the
same. We ain't go back.
Yes.
They say once you go black, you don't go back. We ain't go back. This was it.
Right.
You know how we do. We so talented.
Yeah, we was talking about that at the beginning. I was giving some fun facts, and the Wiz definitely didn't do well at the box office. It was like the critics didn't like it. It scored low when they would do the votes, and it didn't make much money. They barely made their money back. They barely broke even for what they paid out on it. So yeah. And I never really realized that because to me, it was just always good. It actually started getting more popular through the years with it being on TV and, VHS tape, DVD and things of that nature. That's when people started paying it more attention. But originally, they didn't really want to be bothered with this.
But we held accountable to make sure that this generation and the generation behind and the ones that's coming that you guys let them watch these type of movies because they need to be exposed to it.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that.
So now we going into where they go into actually meet the
yes. Hi, Miss Kira. Yeah, we actually started late. Listen, y'all don't even know what I was going through today, but we here. It's okay. It's okay. I had pushed it back like 2 times. It'd be technical difficulties and all of that kind of stuff. Hi, Kevon. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. We already know, how they be doing. Hi, baby. How are you?
He'll be blowing you up. I was like, all right. All right. So he's trying to scare me with his lights and flashing up here.
Yes, when they get in there to this Wiz, he got the lights flashing, the roaring, and all this different stuff to make them scared. Right. Yeah, they were saying that. Well, and you know what? It's not that big of a difference, unfortunately. Look at the fact that this movie came out in 1978 and we in 2023. It's not a big difference where they actually felt like an all-black cast, all-black musicals. They didn't want to put money behind that. They always thought it was going to fail. So then when this one didn't make it, that was even more of an excuse where it was actually a long time where they used this as the example to say that didn't do good, so none of them are going to do good. And we see that has been proven wrong, though, but that is definitely something they say.
Well, we know who was watching it. Who was the one, putting their opinion. Obviously, they was not, pro us.
Right.
That's how I'm looking at it. Who was on that panel? Who was on that panel when y'all made it? Okay.
Right.
So at it now.
Yes, please make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Like, subscribe. Did I say that right? Okay.
Yes. subscribe, y'all.
Share.
Yes.
I think this is something that
so of course when they leave out, he over here peeking through the daggone eye, little fraud.
I was confused as a child, like, wait a minute. Oh, he's not a real, that's
right.
Oh, he's pretending. Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
Send them off to do his dirty work.
Yeah, because basically, of course, he said that he was going to help them if they go ahead and, take out the daggone witch. I'm like, you over here putting them the daggone work and you hiding out. He got on my nerves.
Sending them to do his dirty work because he's scared. Scary.
Right.
So they head on over there. Well, actually, they got a shortcut path. That's what they.
Yeah, because then they have them. I think they had them stay at a hotel, if I'm not mistaken, and then they gave them a short. Right. I was like, look at.
They left. Yeah. They actually. He said, "Oh, this is the shortcut."
He's right.
Like, good luck, you're needed, or something like that. He said,
yes.
Did the monkeys find them? It was the
yes, because that's when they started following them, and they was all scared. I'm sorry, I think I skipped it, or maybe I don't have a screenshot for that. But the monkeys did follow them, and they was running every which way from them. They ended up hiding in a trash can, and they just end up pushing that trash can and bringing them in.
Everybody's like, come on, get in.
Right, thinking they doing something.
Everybody, come get in.
Exactly.
It was out.
And the next thing, we seeing that she has all of these as her little prisoners that she got chained up.
And the
bringing them into work. I was
like slaves in there, sweating and working.
Right. Definitely. Lord, Mabel King, that's my girl. But they had her looking a hot daggone.
She knows she played this part, honey.
Yes, she did.
Yes,
she did.
So then, what happened? So they get in there, and would she make them come up to her? Right? She was like, "Who gave you those shoes? Right? Where you get those shoes from?" Because was it her sister's shoes or was the
it was her sister's shoes. Yeah, her sister was the one that got killed when Dorothy first got there, so she was telling her to take them off. Oh yes, don't nobody bring me no bad news. You are absolutely right.
Come on now.
That's right, Miss Kara. That's one of my faves too. When I tell you she sang that thing down, I was like, all right now.
Yes. I have up here too. Don't nobody bring me no bad news.
Yes, that is definitely one of my faves.
She was like, you murdered my sister. Those are my sister's shoes.
Yeah, Mabel King from What's Happening, and she was in a few other things too. I always loved her. I always thought she was beautiful.
Yes. We are definitely paying homage to all these beautiful people because I think majority of them are deceased. DianaRoss.
Yeah, a lot of them are definitely.
That's about the only one that's alive, I believe, out of the cast is DianaRoss. The like the main characters.
Look at these monkeys. That's what
These monkeys, they lips. What was up with the lips?
I don't know, child.
I came
I
across
don't
some
know
people.
what they was trying to do with that. I really don't.
I have come across some people with some lips like that, but they know they over exaggerated those lips. If y'all
Hmm.
get those lips, y'all,
Right.
I cannot. But they were sweethearts. They were so sweet.
Hmm.
They was trying to be
Right.
mean, but they were sweet.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. I was like, what the heck is going on here? Them things was too much.
So now they put all of them up there. They got
What's up,
the
OT?
table, but pressing him down. Am I jumping to a head?
No, go ahead.
Oh, they got the 10 man on the table, and they got them pressing him down like they eyeing him. They got the lion hanging by his tail.
Right.
That scarecrow with the blade about to go through him.
Yes.
Cut you in
Hmm.
half. Okay. And then what was Dorothy doing? She was just, I guess she was in her panic mode.
Yes.
Just sitting and
Because it was like, if you don't take it off, then I'm going to, go ahead and basically end your friends. And she's like,
exactly.
no. And then they even had Toto.
Yeah, they had Toto by the fire, right?
Right.
Like a
Talking about, we
sausage.
going to make hot dog.
We gonna make hot dogs. And look, the one who said they didn't have brains was the one that was giving her the eye, like,
Right.
look up, press the water.
Exactly.
Hey.
Exactly. He was always giving her all the ideas the whole time and didn't even know it.
Just to show all who doubt themselves and how intelligent they are, you more intelligent than you know. Okay?
Mhm.
Listen. And honey, they pulled that thing. And what she did,
Yes.
like,
Oh, I actually did have it. It must have not been in order. That was when they was hiding in the trash can. Yeah, and
oh,
they ended
okay.
up rolling them away, bringing them in there. Yeah, so we was just talking about that part. And of course, as soon as and I was like, so that was a toilet the whole time? Because baby, I didn't notice that part till I got older
Me
either.
too. I thought
They
it was
flushed her. She's like, no, not water.
a fancy throne. I was like,
Me
oh, okay.
too. That just goes to show you, like, how your mind sees things when you're a child versus adult. I was like, what the heck? That was a toilet the whole time, child. They flushed her down the toilet.
Absolutely. So they hit the levee or whatever, and the water come down. And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Right. Mm-hmm.
melted.
Right.
And she just gets
Exactly.
flushed.
Yes, definitely a classic.
Yes, absolutely a classic. That these kids now, this generation, honey, they need all the help they can get. This is the type of movies that you need to be making your children, your grandchildren watch. Even they want to watch it, put this on. Watch
Yes,
this.
can do a big toilet. Okay. I did not realize that though for the longest time, child.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's exactly what it was. That's when the lid was starting to come down on it.
Yeah, honey. They start stripping, honey.
Hmm.
Everybody breaking free.
Yeah, they's getting lying and all them down. They were so happy, like, girl, you saved us.
Yeah, they start coming out of their stuff, honey. Like they prison,
Right.
setting free, honey. They getting loose. They ready. They like free.
Right.
They
They
get all
was.
that out. You don't even know. You like, oh, they so beautiful. They was looking worn down and beat up.
Exactly. Yeah, they start to releasing them daggone things off their face. I'm sorry, I'm going too fast again, y'all. Thought I had that one. It's probably out of order because some of them seem like they out of order. But yeah, they started releasing the mask off their face, and then they be singing another one of my faves. And of course, y'all know that voice y'all hearing is Luther Vandross. When he like, can you feel a brand new day? Ow, can you feel a brand new day? I know I'm losing my voice, y'all. Like I'm losing my talking voice. Okay, so that's my song right there. Okay,
Listen,
they be getting down.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's such a feel good song too.
it is very Timeless.
Yes, timeless. It is so timeless. It's so beautiful. We don't get enough recognition, and a
Hey,
beautiful
Crown Pretty.
started off with. It's a lot. I can't see the comments, y'all, but right now I'm counting the number that I see, and they got like 99, 100. So I'm glad.
Yeah, everybody is saying they love this. It's timeless. It's a classic.
Beautiful. Wow.
Definitely. It definitely is.
Absolutely, absolutely. So they start peeling their clothes or the heavy. I look at it like the heavy unwanted skin, like you just shedding, like you going to your next season, honey. It was like we done with this. We gotta get rid of this. Okay.
Exactly.
We gotta be free. We free. We ain't no more. And they was too free because I was like, they look like really like it was Africa.
Exactly. The next thing you know, they was in like underwear.
I saw butts hanging out.
Right. They said we got to get up out of this.
And they was just jumping and dancing. I was like, all right.
Scarecrow is your favorite. Yeah, we was talking about that earlier. That's one of my favorites. The other one is the Tin Man.
Yes.
You know, if y'all didn't see it from the beginning, when y'all have time, go back with the rewatch because we was giving some fun facts and some history, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Kiani Victor Jarvis says, enjoy your evening.
Thank you, my brother. You too. Thank you for your support.
Baby, let me tell you, we was just talking about that a little while ago, Savannah. Okay. Yeah. Home by Stephanie Mills.
Honey, nobody can sing it like her.
Yeah, that's just you don't know how many times I played that downstairs and was singing it on my karaoke machine, child. Okay. Yes.
We the tear jerkers. We the ones that I'm probably more than Tamika.
Definitely. So of course now she's gone and they like, all right, we could go back to this Wiz, let him know that we got her up out of here. Child.
we did what we were told to do. So let's get home. Let everybody
get just to get back there and see this head laying on the floor. I said, what? Everything turned off because I think they went through a back door. Yeah, and they like,
well, no, remember she said the flying monkey.
Right, yes.
This is a shortcut.
Right.
Where we going? Tito said shortcut.
Yes.
The back door, honey, and they got a surprise, okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, they see the head on the floor, then they like, wait, I know he's not over here laying down.
Like, what you doing? You laying
I
down.
agree, OT. I agree. That was a big uproar. A lot of people was very upset when Diana got chosen because they wanted it to stay with Stephanie, and and they felt like Diana was too old, but she got the part at the end. She did it justice, But I definitely do like Stephanie's version of Home. So here he is sleeping and all got his damn fingers in his mouth and look like he having a dream.
Oh boy, I cannot.
Right.
What is this? TheWiz is sleeping. Yes. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, she was so pissed and he tried to hurry up and jump up and she was like, no.
What is this? Sending us to do all your dirty work. He acting all like he timid and scared, like, oh, then he started saying where he from. I'm like, what in the world?
Right, like nobody cares where you from.
No, she did, because when he said
because then he wanted to start giving his backstory and what happened to him. But I'm saying, me as a viewer, I was like, I don't care about this. You were supposed to be the Wiz.
Exactly, the one that's going to give us all we need. For real. And then
oh wow, Savannah, that's nice, man. You said you saw it on Broadway with Stephanie Mills and you saw Dreamgirls too.
Oh wow.
That's beautiful.
It is. It is. What a privilege.
Yeah, of course he's showing his little air balloon and how it, came tumbling down.
Yeah, he got, twisted up over in Oz himself. Like I was also in the same predicament, basically.
Okay, OT Lugs, I appreciate you for coming by. Yes, definitely started from the beginning because we did have some fun facts. I know we got a little late start and my stuff was a little all over the place. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. I really do.
Yes, thank y'all so much for showing my cousin so much love. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm having fun. I hope y'all having fun.
Yes, because I was excited about this.
Yes, we were very excited.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all make sure y'all tune in because we got some more stuff that's going to be coming.
Right.
Skipping out, This is for the month of Black History Month, and hopefully knows where to go. But for right now, we're gonna pay homage, and I'm so proud of her. She's doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
She's making her history, y'all. She's making her history.
Mm-hmm.
So after what you reading up?
Savannah, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I saw it. I was on Brillo on them channel last night. I was the only one going up against all the fellas, child.
Oh,
they
honey,
was trying to eat
was
me alive, but I held my own.
Yeah, I had to back up a little bit in the comments. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Y'all see love covers on, y'all know. Y'all like, oh, all right, crazy cousin over there. She did a good job.
So, Kiani, was there another part you wanted to talk about as far as your favorite part?
Where, so now after all this happened, who appears? The Good Witch. She appears. Like, now, this is another good part that's very touching to me because it's all about the music for me, y'all. Well, not all about it, but the music is a big part. So it was Lena Horne came out as the Good Witch, and she sung "Believe in Yourself." So I guess, wait, did she sing it before they had a conversation? I don't remember. I can't remember.
I think that Dorothy was singing it first because Dorothy had to tell the 10 men.
Oh yes, you're right.
Scarecrow. You always had a brain. You always had a heart. Remember, you did this, you did that. And then, yeah.
That was it right there. Yeah, she was loving on her friends, and she was encouraging them and letting them know y'all all had what y'all already needed from the beginning. It was already there. It just took for y'all to go through this to see what y'all already had, And I thought that was so beautiful. I was like, wow. And then she started singing to them, believe in yourself. And honey, that beautiful old woman, Miss Lena Horne, came popping in. Wait a minute, I'm trying to see that. I write a little piece of that down. Let me see.
Thank you, Brown Pretty. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I had wrote that down too. I was like, oh yeah, she started talking to them and encouraging them. And then Lena Horne popped in and she began to tell her, like, basically, you could have went home a long time ago. She started into her. So Dorothy started singing to them, all of her friends, and then the Good Witch started singing to Dorothy, and giving her the same encouragement that she was giving her friends. That's how I took it.
Exactly.
She just turned around and said, okay, look at you. You the one that's motivating and encouraging them. Let me give you the same thing for yourself, because you too need to be filled. So she began to sing to her, you got to believe in yourself right from the start. I was like, another message. I was like, oh boy. But I don't think I wrote that one down because I was writing my little lyrics. But that was real powerful. That whole soundtrack is good, y'all. if y'all get the opportunity, go on your Apple, your live stream, whatever music that you guys listen to, and just download that. Download the Wiz album and just listen to the lyrics. Lyrics is big.
Yeah.
But she sings to her.
I love you too, Kendall. I love all of y'all. Appreciate y'all.
God bless
very
y'all.
much.
Yes. Thank y'all for y'all support. That's so beautiful. So she sings to Dorothy, and I feel like in the midst of her singing, how powerful. Don't tell me Lena Horne sung that song from her soul, honey.
She really did.
Man, I got distracted. My child distracted me earlier, so I didn't write down the notes, the song, the lyrics like I wanted to. And of course, I can't believe. Only thing I can remember is you got to believe in yourself right from the start. So I'll take that little snippet and say, you know, no matter what you put your hands on, no matter what you're trying to do, you know, believe that it's gonna happen. You got to know that you know that it's already happened. It's gonna happen, and you got to stay with it. So that's from that when she was saying this whole movie ministered to me. Okay, it ministered to my soul because it was a time where I needed it. I didn't know how bad I needed it. And the Lord just had me it was like wee hours in the morning, like, watch TheWiz. I was like, TheWiz? And through the whole movie, I promise y'all, it was just message after message after message after message. And it just blessed me so much. And I was like, I would have never, really appreciated or seen the movie like this at this point, until I got to this point in my life. So I'm so appreciative. And you guys who didn't see it, have never saw the whole thing, please go and watch it. Please share it. It's something you definitely could watch with your grandchildren and your children, and just try to. I think it's our duty to expose these movies to our generations, our children. We have to be responsible for letting them know these things.
Oh, Savannah, thank you. Well, y'all help me too. Okay.
Yes. That's a whole nother topic.
Right. That's a beautiful though. I appreciate you. We all in this together, honey. Yes, I believe that they have this on Prime Video for Black History lineup. Okay. Yeah, as they should. Okay.
Exactly. Look at all those who was in this movie who was probably disappointed because the movie didn't get to where it need to be. But look, they put all their heart, all their spirit into it because it shows how gifted and talented they were. And now 2023, and we here reviewing it, and showing and paying homage and loving on them, and putting it out there so our children and our grandchildren and all the generations to come can see. And a lot of them is not even here. So messages in that, make sure that when you do whatever you do, you give it your all, no matter who's watching, who ain't watching, what ain't moving the way you want to, just give it your all. It may not be for now, it may be for a year from now, 10 years. It's going to touch somebody through somewhere. Okay, even if it's one person.
Right. Click your heels 3 times if you believe.
This is my baby, y'all. I love my
cousin. Lord, the cat singing too.
Yeah. You can't be left out. That's a child. The best. We really had a fun childhood with these type of songs and movies.
Yeah.
And all this is our forte. This is our thing right here. We love movies and music, and we come from a talented family, so this was our thing growing up, and this was my partner in crime when it came to those things.
Yes, for real. That's all we would be doing: dancing, singing, watching movies, singing in the choir, fighting over who had the boyfriend in New Edition and Jodeci. Yeah. For real.
I love it. Hanging out with our friends, who's our extended sisters and brothers. Oh man,
definitely.
Yeah. So we hope you guys enjoyed everything. She clicked her heels, honey, and when she clicked her heels,
she started singing home. She's pouring her heart out, baby. When I think of home, I think of a place. I can't sing no more, y'all, but you get the point. You know the song.
I don't know all the words. And you do, and then you say you can't sing right now. Like,
But while she's singing, she's seeing all the faces passing her by.
yes,
Mhm.
yes. Oh my goodness. Love's overflowing. Yes. Oh man. And what's the part? And if you listening, God, please don't make it hard. Oh, I was like, come on. Ah, so beautiful. It was really a powerful movie, which is a classic, which is definitely a classic.
Yes, definitely.
And they ended perfectly to me. I felt like there was nothing to explain, because what was you gonna tell them? Oh, I fell in the snow and,
Right.
and I went
Exactly.
they thought she was crazy.
Right.
But you just going upstairs, honey, with Toto, because who you was running after, and take your lessons and walk with it. Go see the world. Stop being,
Mhm. Just don't
afraid.
be scared.
That's right. Be brave. Step out on faith. Just move with it.
Mhm.
Fear.
Definitely.
Yeah, fear is not something that is that you should ever embrace. And when you
Thank
feel
you,
fear,
Kendall.
basically something that you could break
Hey,
through.
Sabaria. Yes, very true, man. Very
Yeah,
true.
you got to push through that, because that's not of God. Push through that fear.
Yeah, we kind of got a late start and I had to push it back. But I mean, you can always watch the replay. I
Yeah,
appreciate you
we watch
coming
it
through.
and share it and share,
Yes,
share, share.
definitely
We hope we did
appreciate you
justice,
coming
y'all.
through. Yeah, I was trying. I was trying. We were trying to make the best of it and to, give you guys some good information, put a little bit of a different spin on it. I didn't want to just talk about just the movie. I want to kind of give some history since we are in Black history, but we celebrating Black excellence, okay?
That's right. That's right. That's
No.
right.
Of course, that's when she got back home. She like, listen,
She couldn't
Auntie,
run it. She was like,
right.
it's like they showed the shoes, and it was like, oh, I got my shoes on. Oh, okay, I see the snow. All right, I'm here. I'm here,
Mhm.
y'all. I'm
I'm
here.
back in the building, okay?
Yes, and it just politely went off. Like,
Right.
you can't
And
tell
they
nobody.
said it was cut down several times. They said it actually, I think, was supposed to be about 3 hours. And by the time they did make that sell to CBS that I was talking about before, they had cut it down from 3 hours to 2 hours. So what is those parts we didn't see, child?
Wow, interesting.
But
Interesting.
yeah, it was definitely a lot of interesting stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, I truly enjoyed this. This is so much fun.
I mean, it still is a classic to me. I don't care what they say. All right. So
Uh,
of course, you guys, like I said, I'm gonna be trying to put out some stuff for Black History Month. Got some different collaborations coming. We did the Wiz for this week, and for next week, I'm not sure if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday.
okay,
Keep your notifications on.
right.
And I'm gonna probably put it in my community tab. So make sure y'all be checking out my community tab and we'll update you there. But next week we will be doing Rosewood. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit more serious with
Get a
that
little
one.
more serious. A
And
little
we're
more
gonna give you
serious.
some facts that you may or may not know with that. Okay.
Come
And
on, go
so
watch.
we'll be doing different Black History ones throughout the month. Yeah, you learn some things you didn't know about the movie. I did too as well. When I was looking up this stuff, I was like, well, dad, okay. This is a little interesting here. You know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Love the classic movies. Yes.
Right, exactly.
I feel like
So
that now. So please, I can't say that enough. Please pull them and make them watch it.
right.
Okay.
So love covers all, my beautiful cousins. Do you want to share a little bit about your foundation and where they can find you and your social media?
Yes, thank you so much. So Love Covers All Network. We are babes on YouTube. We just getting started. So you guys can, follow our content. I would greatly appreciate that. We're basically built about the life of me and my son who has autism on the spectrum. and my ministry as far as spiritual, physical, and health awareness, and my empowerment for women. So please, follow us there. And then our beautiful foundation, A Mother's Love and Beyond, overcoming autism denial and self-blame, one step at a time, along with the disabilities and challenges that comes with it. So we are like that. The foundation is like 2 years old. So we still have a lot of, stuff that we need to get together, but we're coming along. Praise God. And you guys can go to our website. If y'all know anyone who's in denial, who's having a hard time embracing, if you actually, see it, you have to speak on it. We have a tendency as family and friends to see tendencies in children. And because we feel like we can't say nothing, or we, don't know how to approach, I should say, or the right words, we just let it go. And that's not cool. We if you see it, you got to acknowledge it, so we can get these babies the help that they need, get them set up right, so that they can be prepared and be able to live a life and be as independent as possible. So go to our foundation page, A Mother's Love and Beyond.com. Support us. You can sow seeds for the information and things that we are giving to the community. We got a lot of things coming up, and if there's any parents or any moms or family members out there that feel like, oh, I ain't got nothing going on. Listen, we looking for volunteers. It's through via Zoom right now. So you ain't hurting yourself. Come with your gift, your talent, so we can figure out how we can get you in there, because we need you. Everybody has something to give. And even if you're retired, we need everybody. So please, 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 you can find us on TikTok, Love Covers All. You can see things with me and my son. And then A Mother's Love and Beyond is on Facebook, IG. Love Covers All is on IG. And I think it's Kiki Love, Kike. Love Covers All on IG. So please support us. And as I've been supporting all you amazing people, and I continue to, and support my beautiful cousin. I'm so proud of her. She's doing an amazing job. We want to get those numbers up, get it going. And God bless y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, Tamika.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for your idea, because you helped me along the way. I know I had did something last year with the with my What You Should Be Doing, where I just was telling you guys some movies. There wasn't too many of y'all following me back then, because I was just starting, but I had did like different Black movies that you might enjoy with your family and enjoy through the month for Black History Month. So this year is gonna be a little different. We're gonna be going in a little bit deeper, and so I thank you for giving me that idea. And of course, now that's extra work, because I already been doing all these different reviews, and I have accepted, Brillo's challenge for the 7-day subscribe-a-thon. And then now doing this Black History, and now all the new shows are coming. So y'all gonna be seeing a lot of stuff, okay? I'm tired, but I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here.
Listen, you gotta put the work in. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Don't fight humble beginnings. You just
Savannah, I'm going to 1,000 next. Okay, we get that 500.
That's right.
Yes.
Before the year's out, she'd be at 3,000. Okay.
You got a point there, Miss Kira. I'm not too far off.
That's right. We decreeing and declaring that thing.
I'm not too far off, but I am starting to feel it now. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. Thank you so much, Severia. I really appreciate it. So of course, you guys, some people do social media, some people don't. But if you are on social media, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's Tamika's Den. I got on on TikTok now, child. I ain't never think I would be up there. Before I was up there, but I wasn't posting anything. I was just looking at other people's things. But now I do be putting out like the movie trailers, and sometimes I put out little movie clips, things that I can't necessarily do over here on YouTube, because they don't be wanting you to show certain stuff here. So my little commentary that I could give on movies and stuff over there and play clips over there, that's what I mainly use that for. And I'm always sharing my positive affirmations and self-care. Even if you don't see me put up a self-care video, most times if you look up there, I got different challenges y'all could do. I had just put out a challenge for self-care, okay, that you could do every day. That was very easy. I don't know how many people been keeping up with it, but it's up there. And I also put up something to do a vote on the throwback movie. Is between Imitation of Life, Lady Sings the Blues, and Woman of Brewster Place. And so far, not by much, but Woman of Brewster Place is killing it. Y'all really want this Woman of Brewster Place. That one is number 1, and Lady Sings the Blues is number 2. But if you have not cast your vote, make sure you cast it, okay, you guys?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. I don't think we're gonna end it there. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, y'all just keep doing what y'all doing. I've seen a lot of you guys up here. Y'all doing an amazing job. I stop in the room. Y'all see Love Covers on Network. You know it's Tamika's cousin. And I'm just so proud of you, Tamika. Just keep doing what you're doing. You already know. This is the year, honey.
Yes, it definitely is. All right.
God bless y'all.
Yes. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be blessed. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe if you are so inclined. Okay. Yes. Definitely appreciate y'all. Look, I done let's see if it work. I done got me a little music. I learned this watching Mo Dot the other night where he was saying so we gonna go out on some music where he was saying you can download some music. Oh guys, listen.
That sounds like a little bit of like Mary J. Blige.
I know, right? This one is called Brooklyn and the Bridge. So, all right, y'all. We're going to see y'all next time. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate y'all.